Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews. In association with NerdAddiction.com. Be sure to check out Marvel Addicts on Facebook. So, do you want to check out my thing?
No, sir. No, I do not.
Too late.
Please be nice.
It's clobbering time.
Ow! 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 Ow!
You are badass. Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're taking a look at another Marvel Legends figure. It's the Walgreens exclusive Thing. Now, I got this figure from a friend of mine, Todd, from the message boards, and he's over on my Facebook page, and he's on the channel all the time here. He went ahead and picked this up for me and shipped it out from Washington State. I had found a Spider-Hulk figure, Pops figure, a Walgreens exclusive that he was after that he could not find. So we ended up doing a trade, and he sent this out for me, which gets me ever so closer to my Fantastic Four collection. So now all I need to do is find a Mr. Fantastic. But this thing looks awesome! Let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have the Thing in the packaging, and he is a heavy-duty sucker, man. This thing is like truly heavy. It feels like a Marvel Select, and I am digging that. It's got the Marvel Legends series at the top, says Fantastic Four, Marvel's Thing. It's got the Fantastic Four logo up there. It's got the Walgreens exclusive sticker. Side of the package has some artwork of the Thing, some more artwork of the Thing. I like how it's orange. That artwork's orange. That's pretty darn cool. Just kind of a close-up. There's the Four logo. There he is, looking all types of cool in there. It's got the Walgreens exclusive logo. I definitely like how they're putting the stickers on those now. That's very cool. And then here's the artwork on the side, looking all kinds of cool. Back of the packaging just has the artwork of the Thing there with a little write-up. There are no other figures in this line because, well, there is no line. It's the Walgreens exclusive Fantastic Four series. But yeah, that definitely looks pretty cool. Just kind of a close-up here. If you want to pause and read that, you are more than welcome to. And then here's the artwork of the Thing on the back. Look at all types of cool. I definitely dig that. Very, very cool. Liking it. I'm surprised they didn't put like orange smoke around on this one to match the orange rock, but I guess the blue matches the pants there. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get the Thing out of box and see what we think. So here we have the Thing out of the package, and that sounds really weird, but this is actually very, very cool. This is for sure one of the figures I was really anticipating this year, and Hasbro really came through. He's pretty much a build-a-figure, scale figure. It's very dense and very heavy. I do like that. However, it does suffer the same issue that Monster Venom does. The entire figure is a nice, thick, heavy-duty, rubbery plastic, except for his waist, which is a very hollow plastic. And that just feels like they're incompatible, and I feel like this is going to break over time versus the rest of the figure, especially at the twist where his shorts and the rock meet. I just don't see that lasting. It just has that really weak feel to it that Monster Venom does as well. So please be aware of that when you are posing it. Now he does come with some accessories. He comes with a pair of fists, which is nice. I like that. And then he has an alternate closed mouth head, which is very, very cool. I definitely dig that. The hands interchange very easy. You just pull that off and you plug the other one in, and there we go. Now we have him all fisted up, looking all kinds of cool. I personally prefer the open hands more than I do the closed fisted hand, but yeah, whatever is your choice. And then the heads as well. I prefer the mouth open versus the mouth closed, but I'll show them both off in the close-ups so you can judge for yourself. Now, as far as articulation goes on the figure, the head looks down that far. It does not go up very far at all. It spins all the way around on his ball joint. He does have a diaphragm at the upper portion of the figure, but it seems like it wants to lean more to the left than the right. I mean, you can push it over to the right, but I don't know. Mine always wants to go to the left on the figure, so yeah, it's kind of strange not having a ab crunch, but having that diaphragm up there, which is really weird to me. It also has a twist at the waists. The arms go all the way around. They kick out about that far. There is a single jointed elbow, much like a Build-A-Figure would have. The hands twist around, and then they're also on a hinge that goes in and out. The one issue I will say about the hands on this figure, I do like how they move and how they pop in and out relatively easy, but it kind of makes him look, depending on where you have the hands, like he's wearing a long sleeve t-shirt. So, nah, it's okay, I guess. The legs kick up pretty far. They don't kick back hardly at all. They kick outwards pretty decent. I like that. Like I said, there is a twist at the shorts, but again, because of the two different plastics, it feels like this could break on the internal, and I'm saying like around where the joint is inside. So be aware of that. He does have double jointed knees, which this one's very hard to do. This one seems to be a little bit better right there, which is nice. But yeah, they're really, really stiff on this particular figure. And then his feet are on a hinge. There's no twist at the boot or anything, which is unfortunate. And then we've got that crazy ankle rocker pivot we love! With this being his widest possible stance with both feet still flat on the floor. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, this is absolutely amazingly sculpted. I cannot say that with any other words. The face looks great. I like the grin. He's got the blue eyes of the thing, which I really dig. The rock sculpted very well. The paint apps, it's got the nice black wash inside the rock, and it goes over the orange. It's a very deep and rich orange. It looks utterly amazing. This is definitely going to be in my top 10 Marvel Legends figures for 2018. I mean, they just did a great job with the sculpt and paint deco on this figure. And taking a look at the alternate head sculpt on this figure, again, it's done really, really well. It's just got the closed mouth versus the open kind of grr face. And while this looks really good, I prefer the open mouth version of the figure. The sculpt on this version, very, very nice. Very similar to the one that we'd gotten on the open face. In fact, you know, looking at it, the rocks are pretty much identically set on the head sculpt, which is very, very nice. They just kind of altered the front of the face a little bit to give him a closed mouth versus an open mouth. Either way, it looks really good. I just kind of prefer seeing his little pearly whites in his frown. Taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, sculpt is great. I love the shorts. The color of the shorts are nice. It's got the black belt. I wish he had a Fantastic Four buckle or pin on the belt. I think that would be nice, but they don't always do that depending on who draws the comic. He's got the closed fists and the open hands. I like both of those. I prefer the sculpt of the open hand. I think they look a little cooler. I think the joints on the shoulders and the elbows look really, really nice. They're hidden very well with all the rock detail. The biggest drawback on the hands, it looks like he's got long sleeve t-shirts on, I think, if you don't have the fists or hands in the exact right spot, which is not a bad thing. I mean, it is a posable action figure, but the other joints, I think, are done a lot better. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure, again, sculpt very well. He's got his little toes. The knees are hidden pretty well on the rock as well. along with the joints. The joints on the knees are really, really tight on this particular figure. So, I mean, just some use would probably wear them a little bit better. So I can't complain about them being too tight. The swing at the shorts, though, I'm a little bit afraid of. I don't really move them that much because of the type of plastic that those shorts are. It just feels a lot lighter than the rest of the figure, and it just, I don't know, it makes me feel like it's going to crack with too much duress. For comparison, here we have the Walgreens exclusive thing next to the Marvel Select thing. And these are both pretty big things. With this would be thing 1 and that's thing 2. Oh, see what I did there? Now, I've got to say, I love this Marvel Select thing to death. I love the size of it, the kind of comic book look. And to be honest, I really did like the rock look on this and the sculpt to this until I got this figure. And the more I look at this one and pose this one, the more I prefer it over this figure. Which I didn't think I was going to. Now, the Marvel Select still has the size over the Marvel Legends figure, but the color of orange, the sculpt, the deepness of the sculpt on the rock on this one, I think is a lot better than this guy. And I think the head sculpt looks a lot better on this. In fact, both head sculpts on the Marvel Legend surpass that of the Marvel Select. And I think I'm going to have to bring back a toy versus toy on these two figures to do comparisons. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. So is the Walgreens exclusive Marvel Legends thing something you want in your Marvel collection? Well, if you're collecting all the Fantastic Four figures from Walgreens, you definitely want this guy. If you're looking for an updated Thing figure in your Marvel collection, this is definitely the figure. It's big, it's heavy, it's orange, it's rocky looking. It comes with alternate hands and 2 different head sculpts, which you can't ask for anything more on this figure, really. My biggest gripe about it is the fact that the shorts, the plastic on the shorts is a very kind of thin plastic, brittle feeling plastic compared to the rest of the figure. It's got the same problem that I had with the Monster Venom. So I guess we'll just see over time how well those 2 plastics hold together. But other than that, I mean, this is a great, great figure. I love the sculpt. I love the paintwork. I love the size and heft of the figure. And I think it's a great update to the character in the Marvel Legends line. I presume we're going to see this used a couple more times. I can see us getting a Korg figure out of this, and maybe a trench coat or an alternate version of the thing. Maybe one with a stogie. I don't know. So there he is, the Walgreens exclusive thing from the Fantastic Four for Marvel Legends.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.